Happy St. Patrick's Day, 2017. I am checking in because I got a lot of things going on in my head, and I got a lot of morning hair going on. So I just kind of want to clear my brain a little bit and then get started with my morning routines. So I've been pretty discouraged. I'm doing budgeting, Dave Ramsey style, baby steps is kind of where I'm at. So I'd gotten baby step 1 done. I'd filed my taxes and put all my tax returns, which was just under $1,000, plus some of my paycheck aside into an emergency fund. Baby step 1, check. And then I found another piece of tax paperwork. So I brought that down and to the lady who helped me file my taxes, did my taxes for me, basically. So not so winning was that I had to pay an extra $20 to her to refile my taxes. I still have to send those in. I've got, not quite a week, not quite a month to do it. But anyway, so that tax paperwork that I found was from paying off a credit card, settling on a credit card. I paid all the stuff that I had charged, and they cleared all of the interest and fees, late fees and whatnot. So that was cool because I had gotten my credit card paid off before I had even started following Dave Ramsey. Well, basically got my credit card, turned off before I'd even started sort of following Dave Ramsey. And it was like $5,000 or so that was signed off. Anyway, so that, when you guys, just as a heads up, when you settle on credit with creditors, that money that is signed off can be considered taxable income. So it was like $5,000 of income that I didn't see it. It never crossed across my palms, came across my palms. But I had to pay taxes on it because it was income. So, now I owe all of my refunds plus a little bit, like $55 extra for the feds and like 300-ish extra for state. So I'm in Oregon. We don't do sales tax. We do really high income taxes. So I don't know if anybody, yeah. Oregon's not the best state to work in, but it's great for shopping. Okay, so that was kind of a bummer that now I'm back at baby step 1 again. I'm not even at baby step 1 because I'm like back to no emergency fund. More financial stuff. I've been debating on whether or not to replace my car, which means buying a car, cash flowing a car, which is going to take me a while, or doing the repairs to my car. My car's a 93, so that puts it at almost 25 years old. It's got 250,000 miles on it. Well, more than 250,000 now. So, what I'm doing, next Wednesday, I've got an appointment to drop my car off for the day, and technicians at a shop that is reputable in our area. A lot of my family friends go there for repairs to their vehicles. All around general repairs to vehicles. They do a lot of, I think they run the shop so that they can pay for their race car addictions, which is cool. You know, whatever. Grease monkeys are grease monkeys, and let them do the things that make them happy. And they can make sure our vehicles work right. And they do tractors and things, basically. So I'm going to bring my vehicle there and get it assessed. Basically getting a used car appraisal on it of sorts, a used car inspection, to see if it is even worth investing the money to do the repairs to it, or do I just keep changing the oil and let it turn into a pumpkin while I save up for a different vehicle. So I have to assess how long it is until the timing belt, how much the timing belt will cost. I think I've got about 30,000 miles, which is easily 5 years before I have to do, I mean, because the amount of driving that I do, easily 5 years before I need to do that. So I just have to assess whether or not it's worth it to be investing money in this vehicle. I think that it's a pretty good, strong running vehicle. It's got its quirks. I know how to do it. I've done basic maintenance on it. I've replaced my water pump. I've replaced thermostat. Just this week I replaced my own alternator. So I'm comfortable doing basic repairs on it. Replace the tensioner pulley, replace the idler pulley. I've done all of this, and I'm comfortable doing it. I mean, I worked on stuff in the military, so working on a car is way less expensive, and yeah, I don't know. It's aluminum, but it's not all gonna strip out and cause radiation problems. Anyway, so side note, working with radars. So I'm gonna get that assessed, see if that's worth investing money into the paid off car that I already own, or getting a new car and registration fees and all that kind of stuff. And I just replaced my own alternator, so instead of a $200 shop bill, it was a $100 parts bill. And I did my own work. And it only took, from start to pull, to drive the alternator out, to replace it, to bring it back. Basically the time with my hands in my engine compartment was an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe. So it was a little bit of inconvenience because it's Oregon and it's spring and it's raining, and so you wait for a dry moment, and then you can work on your car. Plus a week of driving somebody else's car for work. Yeah, I feel like it was worth $100. That's like $50 an hour. I mean, that's way more than I get paid for doing what I do. Winning, losing out $20 for not having all my paperwork in order. Saved $100 by doing my own car repairs. Being responsible and having somebody who's an outside human, not a finances person, and not me who is attached to my truck that I've named Opa, to look at it and see if it's even worth investing money in the vehicle, or if it would be better off to write it off, run it until the wheels fall off, and then call that good enough. At least I got my monies out of it. Let's see. Went grocery shopping, got over a week's worth of food. Still have to prepare it. I'm on Friday now. So, I haven't prepped food for this week. I've had random things that I brought to work with me for lunch, but I need to fix that. I paid under $50. I think it was like $45 maybe. On over a week's worth of groceries. So yeah, I think I won on the groceries. I budget $200 for a month. So that's $50 a week, pretty much is what I have come up with. I normally shop every other week for things, because that's about how long greens and veggies last in my fridge before they go funky. So the goal is to have an idea of what I want to cook for 2 weeks worth of lunches. I mostly just cook lunches, and ate a lot of eggs during the day. I work swing shift, so I eat I eat a breakfast and a lunch, and then I pack work lunch. So I don't really eat dinner. I just have 2 lunches. It's like a hobbit. Firsties and secondies. Anyway, yeah, I'm not even a Lord of the Rings nut. So, yeah, I mean, like, as much as it sucks to be back to baby step 1, I think I'm doing kind of okay. Ooh, I paid off my cell phone. About 7 months ago, my phone battery stopped charging, so I had to go and get a new phone. I wasn't ready for an upgrade, so I had to pay for the entire phone out of my pocket. OMG, phones are expensive. Almost $1,000 for this thing that could potentially fall in the toilet. I have, but we need them, I guess. I don't know. So I paid that off. It was $500 because I'd been making payments on it. It's at $30 a month for 7 months now, so it was $500. That'll save me just under 40. It's like $2.50 under $40 a month. So it's like $37.60 or something like that. Every month on my phone bill, I don't have 2 lines open, which is good. I don't care. I'm just one person. I don't need 14 phones. What kind of operation am I running? Yeah, so that's a win. I mean, that I paid that off. I have not enough money to pay completely these new tax owings. I wouldn't have had the money to pay $300 and something to the state even before, so I don't feel like I'm losing out. I'm just kind of, they say with Dave Ramsey, when you first start budgeting and you gain these goals and you're gaining awareness of where your money goes and you're gaining awareness of where your money's coming from, that you will be tested and you will be tried. And I am, so month 3, so started in January. Month 3, finally the budget starts making sense. Like it was just kind of throwing numbers out there and being like, yeah, okay, I guess it balances. Now I'm like, oh, I can live on $200 a month worth of groceries. I can live on $20 a week for my, that's my pocket money. I need to buy a quart of oil for the truck. It's just kind of like I don't have to use my debit card because I've got a $20 bill in my wallet. And that was kind of to give me a little bit of security for not having my debit card on me. But I've been really bad about using my debit card lately because I haven't been carrying cash on me, so yeah, I don't know. Seems like everything's popping up right now too. I'm hoping by summertime I'll be able to start growing food so I won't have to go grocery shopping as much. The money I save, I can buy eggs from a friend and things like that. Anyway, no, we're almost at 14 minutes. Okay, so yeah, winnings, losings, everything's whatever. I'm drinking my water. Still not going for walks, but I've been hitting over 10,000 steps pretty much every night at work. I just need to get some weekend steps in. Yeah. Energy drinks. I had one. I broke down and had a Red Bull. Nope. I've had 2. Oh, I'm so bad. I think candy will probably be my next big thing. I've been leaning on sugar pretty hard with all of these things popping up in my life. But I just need to work on coping skills, different coping skills. So I'm working on gratitude. Pay attention to the things that I'm grateful for. I've got most of the money to be able to pay these taxes. I had a $20 bill in my wallet that I could pay the tax lady. I have the ability to do basic maintenance on my car. I have a car, so I can have a job. I have steady income. I have really great insurance. Co-pays like $20. That's, I guess, really good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And, yeah, that's kind of like the main things. Alright. 15 and a half, almost 16 minutes. Alright. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great weekend. All that other stuff. Cheers.